Hey, Travis Daggett with Cornerstone Properties. Want to talk today about if you're selling your property and you already have it listed with an agent. From time to time, people contact us or they respond to us contacting them, wondering if they're interested in purchasing their house and they already have it listed with an agent. And in those situations, we simply tell people that if for some reason they don't sell their house and it's no longer listed with an agent and they're still interested in selling, then that'd be the time that we can start going through our process with them. Here's why we don't engage in making offers or negotiations or anything like that when a property is listed with an agent. And a few different reasons. Number one, if a property is listed with an agent, most of the time, you, the seller, have an agreement with the agent that they are representing you in any transaction to sell their house. So essentially what that means is if a buyer comes to you, even if it wasn't through them, so in the case of us, most of the time it's through our initiating contact with somebody. We've sent a letter or given them a call or something along those lines, and they're responding to us. The agent really didn't do anything to bring us the buyer to them, but the seller is still obligated, or at least it's an implied obligation, that they're going to pay the agent, and typically that's 3%. So if you think about, say, a $300,000 house, that means that potentially the seller could be paying the agent $9,000 for really not doing anything, because in that case, we've already initiated the contact. The seller can sell us the house. We don't need that listing agent. So we don't want to try to cut them out or do anything like that. So that's why most of the time we just say wait until it's not listed before we do that, because we don't want to complicate things further. And frankly, we spend quite a bit of time and money getting in contact directly with sellers. So we really don't want to pay an agent because that's kind of what we do is work directly with the seller, so we're not going through a middleman or kind of triangulating around. So hope that explains it a little bit more. If you have a property that you're considering listing with an agent, or you have a property that's already listed and it hasn't sold, and you're thinking of taking it off the market, feel free to give us a call. We'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. If you have a property that you're interested in selling, we'd like to talk to you. Thanks, Travis Daggett with Cornerstone Properties.